The first cars to drive through the streets of our city are now a distant memory. But then, over the decades, Seville saw an increase in vehicles which its historical quarter, one of the largest in Europe, was unable to bear. Noise, traffic jams and pollution took over our streets, saturating the city centre. Since 2003, the city government has been promoting a pedestrianisation project for the historical centre with the slogan, "The People's City," with the aim of returning the streets to the public. The time has come to create a more sustainable, pedestrian-oriented city. The pedestrianisation of the historical quarter aims to recover this public area to bring calm to the streets, which were not designed for so many cars, and to make them fit for pedestrians. The Plaza de la Alfalfa and its surrounding area, the Alameda, Plaza de la Encarnación and San Fernando Avenida Plaza Nueva Hub have been recovered for enjoyment by the public. The pedestrian areas and surroundings are once again areas for public use, places to be shared, an invitation to stroll, and a boost for local commerce. The excess traffic and pollution were destroying our historical quarter. The largest Gothic cathedral in the world, that of Seville, was overexposed to sulfur dioxide, a cause of erosion. Yet the problem was not only one of environmental pollution, but also noise pollution, which has been reduced significantly with the recent pedestrianisation. In order to continue to contribute to mobility in the historical quarter, new non-pollutant means of transport are being developed, such as Metro Centro, a form of public transport which generates neither fumes nor gases. This light railway, which is environmentally friendly and punctual in the absence of traffic jams or traffic lights, can transport 250 passengers on every trip, the equivalent of 3 buses or 100 cars. It has no stairs, thus aiding mobility, and is silent, as the tram lines are installed on vibration-absorbent materials. Metro Centro is now the most advanced solution in quality urban transport, and in the near future, more technologically advanced vehicles will remove the need for overhead cables. The tram was once a well-known feature in the city of Seville. It was in use until 1960, and is remembered affectionately by the elderly. Anyone looking for something to pass the time would take the tram to Puerta Real and then take a stroll. The old tram lines are still visible in certain streets of the city. Seville's light railway has 4 stops, connecting the future bus and metro station with the historical heart of the city. Over the coming years, it will be extended to connect the city centre with its immediate surroundings and the main transport hubs. The metro is the other major alternative for the city and its metropolitan area. Line 1, due for completion in 2008, and the rest of the future network are key factors in this profound change of our urban mobility. An example of this is the electric microbus network, which has come into service and is to connect the underground car parks which are being built in the area surrounding the historical centre, which will then be closed to private traffic. Pedestrianisation work has uncovered numerous historical remains. Preventive archaeological activity, in line with UNESCO recommendations, has rescued important remains of the city's Roman and Muslim past, together with the remains of the convent of San Francisco, remnants which reveal what our city was like centuries ago. As is the case of other European cities, green spaces and gardens are also to be enlarged. The promotion and improvement of local business are just two of the advantages of the pedestrian areas. The Plaza de la Alfalfa, Alameda or Plaza Nueva, to mention but a few, have been transformed and are again places for citizens to gather in and enjoy, with children again occupying their rightful place in the city. The bank of the historical Guadalquivir River, the chief trading center with the West Indies, is also being recovered, with new promenades such as the Paseo de la O, Las Delicias or the Muelle de Nueva York. The transport system within Seville will be completed with a cycle initiative. A large network of over 70 kilometers has been developed with modern cycle stations throughout the historical quarter, which use an advanced system of cycle hire with over 150 stations and 2,000 cycles ready for public use. Seville, in the near future, will have an extensive network of sustainable public transport, in which Metrocentro will be linked with the urban and interurban buses, the local train network, the high-speed train and cycle lanes. Together, these will drastically cut emissions into the atmosphere of greenhouse gases. Could you ever have imagined Seville like this? Well, now it is becoming a reality. The Seville we always dreamt of. An ancient city to be lived in. Sustainable, accessible, ecological and habitable. Without doubt, the Seville we all love. The time has now come to feel it, to explore it, to enjoy it, both its citizens and its visitors. A city which is more human than ever. Seville, the people's city.